Delegates at six-party talks on North Korea's nuclear program have expressed cautious optimism after Washington and Pyongyang held another lengthy one-on-one session. All parties are now said to be working on a joint statement that would outline areas of agreement. Stan Grant has more on the developments during Thursday's talks.
Another day, another round of talks, the U.S. still trying to look on the sunny side.
It's a beautiful day today, so let's see what we can do at the talks.
And there is a lot to do. The North Korean delegation driving through the gates and straight into a meeting with U.S. officials. The third one-on-one discussions this week. Pyongyang staking out a typically hard-line position, demanding the U.S. drop what it calls a hostile policy to North Korea. It also wants the United States to remove any nuclear weapons it has in South Korea, weapons Washington insists are not there. Instead, U.S. envoy Christopher Hill stressing these talks are about North Korea and North Korea alone.
Here we are in the 21st century, and there's just no reason why a country should be building up a nuclear arsenal.
North Korea says it will not scrap its nuclear weapons plan before receiving security guarantees and much-needed aid. Some support too from South Korea, suggesting the Six Nations match promises without setting any sequence of events.
There is no way of knowing. We would only be able to tell if the talks would continue into next week after holding talks today and tomorrow.
From the U.S., indications it too is adopting a more flexible approach.
We're trying to sort of narrow the scope, figure out which issues we can address. Let me just say it's complicated, and there's a lot of work that we all have to do.
But they are still talking. The United States and North Korea sitting down face to face for 3 hours, the longest such discussions they have had all week. All parties now hopeful that despite their differences, they can at least come to a broad agreement of principles for the first time in 3 years of stop-start negotiations. Stan Grant, CNN, Beijing.